Yo, hello and welcome. I'm Mrreeeee and I'm doing a Halls Infusion commentary. At the moment I've just been realized my mic was not working for the start of it. So, things are pretty heated here. We got the new affix coming out here you need to dispel. Looks like this other affix is not going to get dispelled. It might have just then. Good, someone did. Look, you got a lot of bleeds here. So all you're going to be doing in these packs as high-end RESTO druid is shifting your life blooms and trying to catch people with Swiftmend. You really, the way RESTO druid is so strong is you have a lot of personals. Your renewal, your ironbark, sorry, your personal, yeah, bark skin. Like, you actually don't need to have that many dots on yourself. Like, unless you're doing really group healing, that's when you're gonna chuck your life bloom on yourself. This tank's going YOLO city right now. Try and throw up your dots if you can remember. But I'm just gonna keep, I've got rejuve, regrowth on my tank. He's getting pummeled here. And I'm just, the other thing too here, look, take Void Vibe and a Life Bloom Rejuve. Keep them up. Put down my, always F-flow. Keeping my two Life Blooms up for my F-flow tracking. Mrreeee's targeted, I'm going to Rejuve into a Swift. And then after I Swift, I'll use the Heart of the Wild to get a big regrowth out. So if any damage comes out. Pumps, he's still getting pumped, so I'm going to put more single target onto him. We might have to Ironbark here. Mrreeee's had a lot of buffs here, so I'm going to Ironbark him there. Because he's had the channel now 4 times in a row. We're a bit here now. Kind of bad. Tank's got double bleed. Triple bleed, actually. You can see I've got the adaptive swarm will highlight where it should jump. Every time I adapt, I've got this weak aura, adaptive swarm weak aura that you can chuck on, which is absolutely amazing. And that weak aura will tell me. So I was counting it before to best optimize to maintain it, but no, this is bad here. This is what people, like, I've stopped the heal now. Look at this damage that come out. But luckily we have instantly top up Mrreeeee with my life bloom. Get out my Convoke. We can probably throw a bit of heals out here. Cook it a bit. And then we're going to go straight into a Flourish to get that damage out. As well as top everybody. The Afflicted out at the back. Biz. Oh. Yep. Major keeps landing into that AoE there. Again, pretty easy. You have a lot of downtime here. This is a 21 fortified, so things are hurting. But really, it just works rejuve into either you're gonna Swiftmend into a wild growth, maintain your adaptive swarms, and then just maintain rejuves. Move your life bring around. Let's get rid of that. Tank's getting hit. My adaptive swarm can go on him as well here to increase healing effects on him. So it tells me to put it out on him because he's copping the damage. I'm gonna put out some dots. Tank's getting hit again. I can Ironbark him. He's holding his brew, but he's used Diffusal. If you're tracking it, you can use Omni CD to track that. Again, like, there's no damage here. Like, nothing's coming out there. I know the damage is gonna come from the bleed, and so far it's landed on my tank, so I don't have to worry about transferring my heals. See there? That's my adapter. Says put on the mage, and it'll bounce up to 4 and be the most optimal. So that's a weak aura you can get. Tell you that. It's a pretty big pack here. This again, you're gonna get that. This bleeds out. Okay. Oh, he's got double bleed there. Lucky he personal. Like, you're not gonna heal throughout that personal. On me, I'm not worried because I'm gonna go too much mitigation. Go on me, you know. I'm gonna innovate here just because there's a lot of healing. I'm gonna call it Mrreeee's now copying it. I'm gonna focus on Mrreeeee than me. I'm gonna Ironbark now. Let's dispel one of these. We got that good. Again, getting the life blooms and other people. Oh. Don't worry about life playing you at the self. You want to keep them up. They're copping the damage. You've got enough mitigation. So keeping your life bloom either on the tank or sometimes on some, like, tanks got pretty sustained. If I was talking about the paladin, I might even put a life bloom in because they're pretty good. Monks are a bit up and down, but you might put it like, let's just quickly drink here. Can we stack that? Don't. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, that's GG. I'm triggered because now I've got no mana. Watch me eat my mana through this, man. And lusting at the start is also very bad on this boss. You want to lust after, but you know. People lining comes. MD. Good. And then we'll get out of it. Get a dispel. There's a lot of damage time now here. We don't have to start taking surge. I'm gonna consume the wild thing to get my. I'll put 2 life cleans out on the 2 targets. Some big damage coming out of this priest. See, because we were 100 mana short before we started. Like below. So he's stunned. So I'm gonna then chuck out my vortex on him. It's good to always have a rejuve out if you can. So chuck some rejuves now, a bit of AoE. I'll consume that rejuve for my proc of the Soul of the Forest. Keep my adaptive swarm up. Oh, we got time again. 7 seconds till the AoE comes out. Tracking the ability. Okay, it's coming out now. I'm gonna consume, and then I'm gonna top off with another wild growth on everybody. Yeah, boom. If anyone gets low here, I might put on a life limb onto him. Good, done. Don't know what he wants us to do there. Alright, I'm now because we... Gonna use that Convoke there on the move. That's what I held it for. Try and Life Bloom. Yep. I'm gonna just Flourish because I have nothing here. I'm gonna Trank here. I'm really If I had 70,000 more mana, way better. If I got to drink to full. But we didn't, so we'll just... This is gonna be bad again. I'm gonna personal here. Try and personal somebody else there. Movement to get out of it. Nice, we made it. It's okay, we did it. Yep, nice. Bottoms AD. Gonna have to do a death skip. Alright, we're doing some stealth stuff. There's an invisible mob there, I think. Instantly cleanse him there. Probably bad that I'm this close, yeah. Swift man, use it when you need it. I'm gonna just keep that guy at bay from me. Getting absolutely hammered here. Luckily I have my thing. Alright, invisible mobs here, so I'm gonna pre-dot your tank here, because there's invisible mobs that come out, and he's gonna run into it. I don't know if he's gonna pull it, but he might. Otherwise, not much damage here. Nothing to do. Don't need to heal. Top of your tank is gonna get assaulted here. There you go. And then back to damaging these mobs. Get that damage out. Keep your adaptive swarm stacks up. So that's like the biggest must here. Like, I find that there's so much momentum lost. I might put F-Flow here just to do some other stuff here. Go into Boomy, really want to help out here and start doing some damage. Oh, I don't know what that is. Didn't get interrupted, so I need to instantly dispel. We're lucky there. You got another one came off, probably dead here. Oh my lord. See that if he dies there, it's not your fault, but like there's no damage should have come out there. So like that's on them. I'm gonna Ursol these frogs here. They do a lot. And here it's just catching. Again, you might just put on. Nope, these guys are gonna come and destroy me. Nice. Lifeless me. This is a bit of an issue. I'm gonna swift mant him. These frogs freaking hurt. Yeah, we need to really dispel him. And we're gonna need to dispel the priest as soon as we can. It's telling me to put Swarmy on him to bounce it off. This pool's pretty big here. There'll be a lot of damage coming out. Yep. Mage already down. I'm gonna B-res him. You need the damage here. He would just get hit by an ability there on the ground or in front. I'm gonna put a bit of damage out here. It's a bigger pack. Like my Swift Man's connected to my my Nature's Vigil, so like this is where I can put a lot of my heals out and then start to do some just free damage. Yeah. So it's I sometimes use it aggressively on big packs. Like instead of just holding that flourish, I'm gonna pump as much AoE as I can, then drop the flourish, so everyone's topped up for this big pool, but also doing damage with Nature's Vigil. So. Alright. Should be enough mana. We're gonna innovate here. There's not much. It's just knowing pools really to heal. Like I know there's not gonna be much damage coming out here. I don't have to heal, right? There's like this off boom. He's gonna get hit, you know? I'm gonna move, but I can shapeshift. Let's go back to damaging. Yeah, I'm still, if you're looking at playing like healer, like, I feel like I'm doing way more damage when I'm doing stuff, you know? And if you like transition to raid healing as well, like, if you're not looking to log, there's actually a lot of time where you don't do a lot of casting. You know, you only need to heal when you need to heal. Like, you could be aggressive here and I could be pumping out redos and keeping it up, but it's like no point. Like, the only damage comes here is the tank and then sometimes a player, so... See there? That's it. Half health, like, okay. That's my rejuve and my hots going through. Top that. Let's tell him we're Oh, this is an alright boss. I mean, it's fortified week, which is good. Tyrannical's where it gets, like, these bosses are disgusting. You've just been doing Tyrannical. Let's take the good food. Alright, we're on. Alright, overcrowing Carrick 5 seconds. Let's consume this Swift Man so I get a bit of wild growth on everybody. And I'm gonna put some rejuves out. Yeah, Mrreeeee looked like he did a bit of damage there. Swift Man, so I gave Mrreeee's my life bloom. Alright. They're doing a lot of damage. They're all gonna get eaten here. So that's good. We're gonna have Toxic Uvula come through here. I might throw out just enough and then catch it with Flourish. And that should heal through this Uvula without me doing anything. Look at that. Not healing. He's pretty low here. I'll just redo my free regrowth. Oop. We're gonna cop damage here because we're bad. Too busy talking. Alright, dispel this. Convoke. I'm throwing myself out talking. Convoke's a good host shit button. There we go. I'm gonna Ursol's that, run through the group, dispel myself. There's a lot of damage here. Let's get we might Ironbark here on our boy. Just getting a bit of damage here and top bubble up. Let's not get caught by the belly slam. Having the Spore Cloak there saved my life. 100% recommend getting that. Oh, there's a Dispeller at the back. Nice. We have a good group for the Dispels. Broke again. I should have consumed, but I was a bit late there. Swift Mend. I kind of see myself like, okay, let's roar around this a bit. Try and get some damage here. I need to top these boys up. So I'm gonna see how I top myself up just with the renewal. Like, and focus all my healing and everybody else. I know that renewal button's there. He's gonna die here. I think when if you start seeing high keys healing as your 3 DPS, working which DPS the weakest and keeping rejuve on the two Mind Soothe. And keeping the 2 there, yeah? Oh, this is some big tech. Fuck it. Let's go. This pad, man. Is downtime worth it? Hey. That's the juice there. Alright, I got time to damage here. There's a bit of few casts coming out here. Sorry, that like threw me out. Okay, yeah, so what I'm saying is that like your tank really should be able to mitigate his own damage. That's what he does. All his abilities be focused on that. The only time he really should, as long as you're maintaining a dot, or if there's a bleed on him, or there's some ability you have to top him off, most of the times tank do their own thing. The beauty of your druid is, like if you're running a bit of verse, like I'm running 20% verse on my build right now. I can take the dicking, you know? I can take a bit of damage. I'm not too worried about that, you know? And because of that, I can do these things. Death Shield's come out, we should get mass dispelled. Mage miss, but we'll get him. Nope, we won't. Okay. I don't know how I didn't get the spill there. So your main heal in these groups are your other 3 players. Yeah, that's what you're healing. Like I really don't need to have stuff on the tank. He's gonna mitigate and play himself. My focus there are gonna be everybody else. And in these big pools, because you can drink an M+, like overheal. Just maintain these extra dots on these spicier pools that are gonna be spicy. You know there's an ability that's gonna come out that's gonna hit. I want my dots already on there. That's when you need to start. Like at the start of the dungeon with those bleeds, I'm maintaining, but it's about knowing your packs. This could be timeable here. These are all randoms too. Like I've never played with these guys. All right, we know there's AoE coming out, so I'm gonna consume my Swift Mend. I'm then gonna throw out my big wire growth, throw out some stuff here, and then I'm gonna instantly. I'm gonna keep Life Bloom on myself and the tank here. And this one you're probably just gonna try and use as many of your regrowth procs, yeah, to top people up. And then transfer. Everyone gets low. That's when you move the Life Bloom and use your Swift Man to top the other one. All right. I need to keep life on myself. I'm gonna put on the tank, and I'm just consume my Swift Man. Get these D-spells out. Top people up again. Move my Life Lane around to top someone up. Get them up that halfway mark. Hiding. Life Lane to myself so I get the bonus and throw it out on everybody. Might even we'll throw that Innovate out and start using it here. Let's pump out some extra heals and regrows. Yeah, boom. Swift Mending, using that there. Be mana conserve. Boy's getting low. I'll throw the Life Bloom on him and Life Bloom on my mage. I'm gonna top him up with that. I'm gonna put my Iron Bark on my monk. Yeah. Oh my god, look at that shit. Oh, I'm low. Look, renewal. Boom. Yeah. It's already half. We're good. We're good. This is pumping. Life Bloom out. Life Bloom on me. Let's dispel the tank. I'm gonna convoke the spirits here. Help me top off now. Rejuve. And then what we're gonna do here is I'm like straight into that flourish. Boom. Now I don't have to heal anymore really. Swiftmend. Get him up. Read for a big bolt. Let's bring it home. Fire growth. Everyone's getting hurt. Got a regrowth. You should only like wild growth, like if you know AoE damage is coming out, or everyone's getting damaged. Otherwise, you should regrowth through and use your procs. 143k healing there. How did that happen? The overall? Alright, this is spicy. Yeah, the mini boss is gonna be cringe. This is why I'm gonna be pretty here at the end of this. Alright, tank's getting hurt. Life Bloom. Keep life on myself. Let's keep that tank up. Look, I have Vortex here, but no one has a knockback. You could ring that. If you didn't know too, what's really good this build, it's right there. If I have two, I need a dispel. If I have two life limbs out on two other people, you have that ability that's in your tree which lets you, when you regrowth a person, the people that have two life limbs on them get it. So there's two life limbs now. So I regrowth myself, that all three now have life limb on them. Which is just, you know, so that's when you can put the life limbs out on two targets and then use your Swift Man to empower your regrowth and give an empowered regrowth for 3 targets. Like that mind thing is so valuable using your empowered regrowth. Yep, back to damaging. Really, better druids than me would be focusing on how do I get damage out and run damage trinkets. I should have more faith in my tank, you know? Don't interrupt shield on. Bit of damage. What I'm doing? I keep my rejuves up, and I just move my life bloom. That's all I do. Now, hopefully, I get to. I'm here, and they're gonna let me drink. I'll be able to drop combat. Get a good drink off. Yeah. I can shadow meld. Just let me shadow meld, bro. Alright, bit of AoE here. So, Indandate's gonna do AoE, so I'm gonna consume, throw out the wild growth. That's all I'm gonna heal here. Probably been worth getting any rejuve here with the AoE here. Let's keep two things out. Whoa, so much damage in this. Alright. Gonna throw out. Boom. Let's get that flourish out. I might iron bark myself here. But look how quickly, like that flourish is probably gonna keep going for a bit to keep us up. So all I'm doing during this flourish time is keeping my rejuves up. Alright, let's consume again, and then we're trying top of barrel with a wild growth. Everybody has to be topped after this, every time. I might iron bark my priest here. Whew. It's getting spicy now. Let's get these people up. Your goal there is I need to heal everybody, but I need to show when Indade comes out, everybody's topped. So if I'm going to make sure everybody's topped when that happens, I use my Swift Man, my Life Bloom, or I'm going to Iron Bark to stop them. And I would never Iron Bark yourself now. Like, Iron Bark a tank if their cooldowns are off. Like, use it for your DPS in these highest keys, you know? Alright. Alright, bit of AoE comes out in here, but it's not Tyrannical Week, so this should be an easy clean. A clean timed key with randoms. Yeah, it's a bit of AoE, but it's not Tyrannical AoE, so again, just watch your feet. You're tracking, like that AoE only happens like twice with this fight, so now it's just cast. Everyone should be topped. The tank will take a bit of damage, so you might want to top him up from that knockback. Tempest Fury in 8 seconds, so... Damage again. Move quickly with these, by the way. They suck. Alright, Tempest Fury's coming out. Okay. There's the damage come out. I might invoke it here. I'm off for a second, so I'll just consume this. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'll Swift Mend it. I'll extend it with Flourish. Oh, big Star Surge. Alright, this is real disgusting. We are having some bad luck here. Wow, I might roar us here. I think too here, this is always like a bit gross. So once you get through there. Alright, last things here, we're gonna stun them because they do this, the same Indundate spell which does a lot of damage. So the DPS, again, no damage really should come out here. It should just be managed with stuns. Yep, there we go. Get rid of the afflicted. Dundate didn't go through here. I'm gonna now get us up with Convoke. Some other things too that I probably could run, like this Heart of the Wild that some druids run, which you can, it actually empowers your magic damage by like 20%. So some druids would open with like a Starvall Convoke, just get that damage out, you know. Alright, I need to get people topped up for that first Fury in 6 seconds. So we're going to do that. We're going to bark him because he wasn't fully topped yet, just in case. Top everybody up. I'm going to Iron Bark to reduce damage. Assume my Swift Mend. Put out some regrows. And let's take this boss down. Yeah, you don't want another Submerge. So really, that should top everybody and the tank should be okay. He's the only one I'd worry about, but he's plenty fine in normal. I'm just gonna play Boomy. If I wasn't like not commentating, I'd probably be more aggressive. My deep AoE coming out. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh, it doesn't kill anybody, so. And we get him. And that's a time 21, baby. I hope to do this one for every dungeon. But I'm a fragment. But yeah, I'm Mrreeeee. I hope this video helped out. Thanks for watching, guys.